brick family or something, or I can't remember. Bradley Corporation. It was something from Bradley Corp. The doors were dashed. The swing was dashed, and I just did a detail line over it to hide the dash and make it a solid line. So when I go, if I'm in my demolition plan and I go to my demolition phase, it shows those lines. So I want to make sure I hide them elements. Okay, so now I have my demolition, construction, and equipment. For the construction, or I'm sorry, for the demolition, we need to make sure the walls are showing. We need to make sure that the plumbing fixtures look dashed. Since they don't, we're going to actually add a note on here too, kind of like this. So we'll do copy and paste, and to the side, we're going to say note demo all plumbing fixtures. Yeah, enough. Demo all plumbing fixtures. I think that sounds fine. All plumbing fixtures to be demoed. Sorry, all plumbing fixtures to be demoed. 2B is a legal, more of a legal term. So I don't know, demolitioned, demoed is fine, I think. But to be is more of like a command and a legal term. So I think that's a better way to say it. So we're going to put that note next to it. Okay. On the construction plan, you're going to dimension the width and the depth of the vanity. So this is the vanity, the countertop where the sinks are. You're going to dimension the location of the partitions, the grab bars, where the sinks are on an X and Y. So you're doing like to the middle of the sinks. And you're having that dashed 5-foot radius in your handicap stall. So we see that a 5-foot radius can fit in there. And then you're also putting in elevation symbols. Right now, we don't have the elevations, so they're just going to be blank, which is totally fine. Okay. I'm going to, I don't want to do it on Revit because I want you guys to kind of figure it out on your own. So I'm going to just kind of do it on this drawing app. So for your bathrooms, for your bathrooms, you'll say, okay, so we're just going to do a super basic sketch here. So those are the 2 walls. You have your handicap stall. You have 2 other stalls. You have your urinal, wall, sink, wall, door. I can't remember how the door looks. Same thing over here. You have, and then you have, that wall's kind of thick. Then you have your sink. So this is stall, 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 toilet, toilet, toilet. So And then here you'll have your, we're doing the partitions. So, and then there's, you know, walls around it. I don't remember how the door goes. Anyways, what you can do is come out like so with a string, and then we need to know where the sinks are. Or actually, no, we don't need to know that right now. Sorry. Sorry. So you can just come and do the width of all of these. So we have the width of the countertop, the width of all of these. Should be the same. I mean, they should be identical, really. You can do, you know, this, that to get those lengths. We need to, so you should have your 3 sinks in there, and we need to know the, where those are. And maybe, whoa, what just happened? Maybe, oh, maybe, oh, what's happening? Stop. Away. It wants to like make it into a, I don't know what's happening. Oh, IMG. Anyways, stop it. I don't know why it won't let me keep drawing. Anyways, but this dimension, maybe you bring out this way if it gets too crowded in here. That's both the X and the Y axis for the sink. Grab bars, and then the clear floor space. So the grab bars, it's not going to let me draw. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it is. So the grab bars, you know, maybe in this room you do boom, 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 tip. And then in this room you do boom, 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 get it out of the toilet, figure out how things can be, you know, and then this would be a tip too. And maybe this, maybe even you have to bring it all the way out. And maybe even they're on this wall. I guess I can't remember. But, you know, maybe it ends up being out here, and then you do a tip, and then you do whatever. So you're kind of taking care of one in one room and the other one in the other room. We are not dimensioning where the actual toilets and urinals are. We're going to do that on the elevation. Elevation symbol, room name and number, room name and number. Remember to put it at a 1/4 inch because that's going to make all the difference in the world right away, because everything is going to be the right size. If you try doing it at 1/8 of an inch and then everything is, it's just not going to work. Make sure it's 1/4 inch right away. And then your clear floor lines in your handicap bathroom. So there should be a, and then the doors obviously are on. make sure that this is exactly 5 feet, because if you make this handicap 5'6", then you're making all of these other places smaller, and we don't want that, okay? We want this to be 5 feet exactly, and these to be as big as they can be, okay? One thing, do I have it on here? Clear floor, okay, so I do kind of say it vaguely. So clear floor spaces. We need one, and you can look this up in your ADAAG. I'm not going to give you this information. We need a clear floor space in front of one of the urinals. So this will be the urinal that I would make shorter. And then we need to show that we have clear floor space in one of the sinks. Even though all sinks are really accessible, we have to show that one of them is for sure, okay? So this is a 5-foot circle. This I will let you look up in the ADAAG and see what a rectangular clear floor space dimensions need to be, okay? So for the reflected ceiling plan, you're doing the same thing. Let me see how long my meeting has been here. I don't know. It doesn't tell me. I'm going to talk about the ceiling plan, and then I'm going to end this one and start another one. Enlarged ceiling plan, 1/4 inch scale. Again, you're making it, you're cropping it appropriately, cropping it so it's the same as the other ones that you've cropped. You're dimensioning the lights, the air supply, the return, and then you're going to have a note next to it. So I'm going to just clear this. So for the same thing for the reflected ceiling plan, again, I don't quite remember how the doors look. Here are those double walls. And then we had talked about just putting, and I can't quite remember, 1, 2, 3, and then the sinks, and then the doors down here or something, right? And then you could put like a something there and a something there. And then I would just do the same exact thing. This is going to have enough light in the walkway, and if you just put it right in the middle, it'll shine into the stalls and it'll shine out in the walkway, okay? And then you can put one like wherever that, I can't remember, whatever. Something like that, okay? Super simple. We got that. We got that. I would do, well, no, I would just do the string of everything together. Bum, 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 bum. And then this one would, go to wherever is the easiest. And then just do the same exact thing on that side. You're going to the middle of the light. Easy peasy. There's no reason for this to get complicated, okay? All your floor stuff should be off. This should have that hatch on it that we had done together. And that's it, okay? There's just no reason for this to get super complicated. It's just line them up, dimension them in a nice string. This dimension should be the same as this dimension. this dimension, and this goes for anything that you ever, oh, that's kind of longer, but that should be the same as that. This should be the same as, you know, I don't want this one out here and then that one like that. Okay. If things are uniformly done, it's just gonna, everything is gonna look nice and neat and clean. Okay. I guess I'll just talk about the equipment plan. So toilets, urinals, toilet partition, urinal screens, sinks, faucets, paper towel. I believe in the original, there's like a place where they had an inserted paper towel place. So look at the original AutoCAD and just put one right in the same place, or you do a hand dryer if you want to. Install trash and grab bars, and then there should probably be a trash yeah, I think in the AutoCAD drawing it has like a well, it could be one of those oh yeah, what am I thinking? The paper towel things that have the trash like right in it. Do that. So when we get to the specifications, we're going to do that. It's going to be in this wall, and then it's going to be one of those trash paper towel things together. If you want to do something else, then you could put a trash can like right here, but we can talk about that later. Basically what you're going to do is you're just getting this set up, ready to go. And again, I'm going to clear this. And toilet, grab bars, toilet, urinal. I'm not going to draw the whole thing. Sinks and faucet, whatever. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be drawing something like that. And I don't care what this shape is when we get to talking about this. I don't care if it's a circle. I don't care if it's an oval. I don't care if it's a square, rectangle, what it is. But you're just getting ready. Because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be putting text in here later that's going to say, you know, that's going to give a numeric code for your equipment that you're choosing. So you're just getting ready. So all of those things that, you know, this is your trash can, you're just getting this stuff ready. So when we get to that equipment plan, you can just go blah, 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 blah. And you'll, you know, fill in all of these text boxes, and you can even get them ready by saying XX or something like that. And so, or even just X, because it's just going to be a number. It's just going to be, well, it might be a double digit number. So yeah, XX, get it ready to go. And then when we have our code numbers, you can just come back and say, change those XXs to what it needs to be. Okay. So that is all you're doing for that. Then adding that note when you get to the plan. Okay, I'm going to stop this one and upload it, and then I'll talk about the enlarged plan for the break room floor pattern.